Okay, this how-to video is going to talk about cross-probing between the 2D canvas and the 3D canvas inside the Cadence, AutoCAD and Allegro PCB editor tools. So it's available in all levels of the tools, standard all the way up through to Allegro. And it allows you to kind of select parts in one canvas and see them in the other. So we'll start off, we'll launch a 3D view. And then we'll just use some of the Windows 10 technology just to kind of like get so I can have the 2D canvas on one side and the 3D canvas on the other. And then I'm just going to turn off, so if I go to the symbols pane, I'm just going to turn off this top cover. So obviously I've got an imported step model as a cover. So we'll just get rid of the top cover and then we'll go to view camera and look at the top view. Let's just pan this into this kind of area here. We'll look to a similar view in the 2D space. So what I can do, just using the fine filter for example, let's just turn the fine filter off, look at symbols. I can start to select, say, a connector. It's going to highlight for me in the 3D version, this connector here. We can do a window select, so a window select these two connectors here, and then they'll both highlight. So there's full interaction between the two. So I'm also now just going to turn off the symbols, so let's turn off all the step models. And you can see I've now got all the layers here, so I want to start looking at some tracks maybe. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to start to turn off some of these layers. So you can see that the canvas starts to update when I turn off things like the solder mask. So I'm now looking at the top of the board. So let's just zoom in a little bit. Maybe let's just select this copper plane. Let's get the track. And you can see the track then highlights in the PCB, and we'll do the same the other way around. Maybe just select this track here. So let's make sure we've got the right things enabled in the fine filter. And then obviously get the track selected here as well. Let's just go down a little bit further, so we'll then turn off the top, the dielectric, the ground planes, and the other dielectrics are now looking at the inner layers. So I can then obviously look at this net here, and again it will highlight in between the two. And if we go the other way, you can then see the track highlighting between the two canvases. If we enable something like symbols here, and I select the symbol here, it will then actually bring back the display of the step model for me. So if I select the item in the 2D canvas.